Today I'm going to be trying out the new Milk Makeup Jelly Tint. I'm going to do a pink makeup look all around. It's around Valentine's Day, so I feel like this is an ode to Valentine's Day. And yeah, these just came out. I've seen a lot of people using them because they look so interesting. It's like literally like jelly. When you look on their website, it says, "Do not eat." And this is the shade Splash. The intent of this product, my understanding is it's a tint for lips and cheeks, but you can build it up. That's just one swatch of it. It's supposed to have a cooling effect, I think, because there's like aloe and stuff in there. Anyway, I'm excited to try it, see how the longevity is. I've used from Milk before this lip and cheek tint. Can't speak today. This one. And I really liked it. I use it on my lips and cheeks really easily. And then I've been religiously devoted to the Benetint in the past year. It's almost gone. So I'm curious if it can compete with it. I do love to do this sort of like vibrant pink lip with a liner that's a bit more cool toned or darker. I think it's a great look. And yeah, I think palette wise, if anyone's interested, I'm planning to use the Strawberry Dream palette from Lunar Beauty. Delve into these pinks over here. Okay, I'm just gonna go forward and try it on the lips first. Yeah, I've seen people say it's buildable. So you might wanna do one swipe, then wait, then do another. So here's where one lands us. That's a very Barbie pink. Barbie. I tried to moisturize my lips before this because if your lips are really chapped, a lip stain usually catches a bit on the chapped part. So if you're using a lip stain, make sure your lips are as moisturized as possible. So yeah, that's already dried down, which is wild. That's like pretty good payoff right away. I'm kind of regretting my color choice though. It's interesting though. A strange thing happens. It gets almost like a little watery on the edges. I don't know if you can see it, but like right up around the edges, it's like the formula's melting or something. So I'm gonna try it as a blush. I'm gonna go in with a brush first right onto it. Since it is a tint and it dries quick, I don't wanna like make a weird patchiness. Yeah, that definitely works well for diffusing it. I was a little worried for a second there. It diffuses out really easily on the cheeks with a brush. Super pink for Valentine's, that's for sure. Even if this color isn't normally for me. I'm gonna try and get this a bit more to the edges of my lips. Wow. When you feel it with your finger, it actually feels like bouncy. Yeah, it dries down really quick so you can layer it up quite quickly. It's a really unique formula. It's kind of hard these days to come up with something novel, you know? It feels like everything's been done before and the makeup industry is just inundated with so many products. Not complaining. Yeah, what I'm liking about it so far is that it's a very matte dry down. With blushes lately, like sort of cream product, it's not a cream, but like liquid creams, a lot of them are very dewy, which is a beautiful formula, but sometimes it's hard to find something that can dry down matte. But that's the virtue of a lip or cheek stain, right? I think my thought with this formula is that it is sort of like a liquid stain like this, sort of embedded in this gel. So the gel becomes like the delivery of the pigment and then it dries down. That's why it's like called the cooling water. That's my impression because of the way it sort of melts away. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but on the side, there's this slight like dribble of the pigment. It is so interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna continue on with this look, build it up around this, and I think I'll do a wear test. So come back, see how the cheeks and lips have worn throughout the day. So you can skip to that if you just want to see how this formula performs. Otherwise, stick with me and we'll do a little bit more here. First things first, I want to use a darker liner to flesh out this lip. This is from Rare Beauty. It's the shade Wise. Sort of like a warm browny mauve. I said this before, but whenever a color feels a little bit too sort of, I don't know, vibrant or maybe cool tone for me, I often always like it if I pair it with like a cool tone liner or a darker liner. Many of you know that I'm doing a color season exploration and I'm trying all the color seasons. So I think this is one way you can rock colors that are out of your season. I think this is a little bit cool tone for my complexion, but if I add that warm liner and kind of blend it out, it sort of becomes a transition into the pigment, you know? I find not almost all lip stains, like I said, they cling to chappedness. So right here, I mean, it happens with lipstick too, but there's always like a little bit of clinging there. It doesn't bother me. That's usually when I put a balm on or something to fuse it all together. But just so you know, I'm going to go in with a pink highlighter. This is from Unearthly. This one right here. Okay, leaning into the Valentine's pinky themes. I'm going to go into this shade first, this light pink, and just kind of do a wash all over the lid really quickly. Side note, I'm in that very awkward period where my bangs are growing out. You know, they're too long to wear in front, but I don't know whether to grow them out. Ugh. And I'm the kind of, my hair type, the bangs need to be styled. They can't not be. Otherwise they just go flat, they go stringy. I don't know, but I don't know whether to keep them or grow them out. Let me know your thoughts, or if you know the eternal bang or no bang dilemma. Now I'm going to go into this pink here, which is a little bit deeper. Oh my God. I have this brush digging into this other shade. Can't use that anymore. Okay. I'm going to go into this pink here, which is a little deeper, a little peachier. And kind of bring it here. Translates kind of almost orange. Peach. It is peach. I'm going to go into this shimmer here, Sweet Dreams. Just with my finger. Then just a touch of the first shade on the lower lash line. I think that's all I'm going to do today. Just something really simple, soft, baby pinks. Not every makeup look has to be complicated if it's on YouTube, because I think it's really nice for Valentine's. You just do a swipe of a little bit of pink, some shimmer, whether you're celebrating with yourself, for yourself, with someone else, or not celebrating at all, it's still fun to take some color inspo from the time of year or the holiday or whatever it is. So I'm going to pop off, do some lashes, show you the look all together, and then, yeah, do some wear tests with this lip and cheek tint. I cannot say this today. Lip and cheek tint. Lip and cheek tint. Here's the look with mascara on. I didn't do any falsies today. I felt like this looks good just as it is. I mean, I'm excited to find out how long this lasts throughout the day. Gonna have some lunch and I'll come back in, show you if it held up to food, and then go to the office and see if it holds up for an afternoon at work. And I'll see how it lasts on my hand. I do wash my hands throughout the day, I swear. We'll see how it goes. The other day I did swatch it and it lasted pretty long. It almost looks like a highlighter or a marker or something. I'll dim the lights a little if you're curious to see this shimmer under a lower light. Nice pinky glow. Okay, so here we are on hour 1, and I will be back in a little bit to update you. So this is like 45 minutes later, and I ate. I had a burrito bowl. So it did help. It did hold up, so that's worth noting. Yeah, I don't really notice anything. Probably if you ate like an oil-based food, something oily like a salad with salad dressing, that would affect it. But yeah, that's impressive. To be frank, I don't really care if a lip product lasts through a meal. Like, I'll just reapply happily. Yeah, I really don't mind either way, but just so you know, yeah, some good longevity there. So I'm going to go off to work. I'll be back in a few hours and we'll see how this lasted. I'm going to have trouble not putting lip balm on because I'm such a lip balm person, but I'll do it for you. And yeah, I'll be back in a few hours. Okay, I am back. It has been several hours since I first applied the lip tint. In fact, how long has it been? About 5 hours. So not too long, but I did eat. I did have coffee, water, and here's where we're at. There's still some pink here, so there's definitely some longevity to it for sure. It's definitely worn away here. But yeah, you can see what's going on with the wear and tear of makeup in general throughout the day. I maybe was a bit too liberal with the moisturizer this morning because it's really coming through my foundation too. So it's not just the lip, it's just makeup aging throughout the day, which is fine. It's part of it. I usually like to do just like a quick update when my makeup's like this at the end of the day if I have something I want to do. So for example, I would take my foundation brush and just like buff it all back. Helps a little bit, you know, take a brush and go fix up that crease. But yeah, like I'm impressed in terms of like it being a unique product, and putting something out there that's unique these days is hard. It is a lip tint. It's a lip and cheek tint like one would expect. I definitely recommend using a brush for your face because I was looking through some reviews today after this, and some people say like, you know, when they put it on, there's no time to play with it if you put it directly on the skin. But I do kind of regret which color I got. I think it looked like it was going to be a little bit more red, but it's turned out very pink. Enough that I'll try it a couple times. We'll see if it's the color for me. But I wish I got the bright red. That's like a shade I think that would work a little better for me. But anyway, here's where we're at. I'm gonna update it because why not? See how it layers on top. Actually, that was really nice. I am dying for a lip balm on top of it though. It is a little dry. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you ended up picking up this very interesting new product. I hope maybe this helped in any decision you were making. If you have a lot of lip tints in your collection already, I don't think this necessarily offers anything new in terms of its performance. It is the same as any lip tint I've ever tried. It's more about like, I guess if you're interested in trying this little bouncy little jelly thing. It is cool. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it out some more. This is just really first impressions. So first impressions do change. I often find with a product, like I will find it how it works for me. Next time I might, just use it as a lighter tint, not layer it, and then put a balm that's a bit more in my color story, color season a little more. Here's the back of my hand. It's been washed twice, and there's still a little bit of tint there. And yeah, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Stay witchy, stay bitchy. Have a good week. Bye, witches.